Hi everybody, it's JoJo, and I'm here to do my top 8 favorite romance films of all time for Valentine's Day. I wanted to do a Valentine's Day themed, just favorite movies that I watch every, month of February and January. So, I'm not going to include gay romance films, only because I'm doing a separate, top whatever favorite gay films of all time in June for Pride Month. So that's not going to be included in this, but I have a lot of favorite gay romance films. I do, but I'm just going to do that in June for Pride. Okay, so I have 8. I do have 8. So we'll start with my least favorite to my favorite, as I always do. Okay, so number 8 is Ghost with Demi Moore, and I forgot what the guy's name is. I think it's I forgot what the guy's name is, I swear to God. I actually just discovered it, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It came out in 1990. So I should have, watched it way before then. Oh, by the way, I have no gloss on. I decided to not wear gloss today. I normally always wear gloss. I was like, let me not wear it for once. But the lipstick is Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star Liquid Lip. Anyways. So, I was just like, I don't know. I was like, let me watch it. It looks good, and it was really good. It's a Whoopi Goldberg. It's about this guy who gets murdered, but his ghost is still there, and he's still haunting, whatever you want to call it, his wife, Demi Moore, and Demi just can't let him go. She just can't let him go. She's still in love with him, and she can't let him go. So that's why he's still haunting her. And Whoopi Goldberg plays a psychic or a medium that helps Demi Moore connect with her husband. It's just really, really good. It's a lot going on in the movie. I really can't talk about the whole damn thing, but there's a lot going on in the movie that I love. So number 7 is My Best Friend's Wedding with Julia Roberts. I love that film. I think it's so cute. I think it's a great concept too. It's her best friend, and she's in love with him, but she hasn't really told him yet. And he's getting married to Cameron Diaz's character. And I forgot what the actor's name is. But she slowly but surely, I don't know, she's in his wedding. The wife makes him her bridesmaid because, she's, Julia Roberts is the guy's best friend. So Cameron Diaz was like, let me just make her a bridesmaid. So it's basically about leading up to the wedding, Julia Roberts trying to break them up. It's just really good. It's really, really good. It's really cute. It's an ending that I wasn't expecting. Normally an ending is happy. And it wasn't that happy, the ending. It really wasn't. It was kind of sad. But I'm not going to I'm not going to divulge. I'm not going to do any spoilers. So if you want to watch it, if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead. It's really good. It's my favorite Julia Roberts film, honestly. I know everyone loves Pretty Woman, but I love my Best Friend's Wedding. Okay, so number 6 is 10 Things I Hate About You with Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger, rest in peace, of course, and just a bunch of other actors, Justin Gordon-Levitt, all that. So it's really cute. It's like a 90s rom-com, really funny, really romantic, a lot of drama, really cute. It's just really, really good. It's about this guy who, and this girl who's very, mismatched. They're not, they don't like each other. But they're, forced to date and go out with each other because, someone dares him to do it and gives him money because then Julia Roberts' sister can't go on a date if she doesn't have a date. So the guy wants to date Julia Stiles' sister, and, he can't do that unless Julia Stiles has a date. So he basically makes a bet with, or forces Heath Ledger's character to go out with Julia Stiles' character, and gives him money for it, just so he can date the sister. So it's really good. Okay, number 5. Now we're into 5. Let me know what you guys think my favorites are. My top 3, girl. Anyway, so my 5th one is 13 Going on 30. This definitely hits close to home because I'm 30 now. And when I actually saw the movie, I was 13. So I saw the movie in the theater and I was 13 years old, but 30 now. It was so good. It's with Jennifer Garner, Um, it's so funny. It's about this girl in the 80s. She's 13 and she wants to be 30 and she makes a wish and it comes true. And she wakes up present day in the city at age 30. And her best friend, who was secretly in love with her, is now all grown up too. And she doesn't remember what happened after she made that wish. So she doesn't remember her whole school years up until when she turns 30. She wakes up in this... She's 13 years old in a 30-year-old body, basically, what's going on. It's really good. Okay. Now we're getting into, getting close to some really good stuff. Alright, number 4 is The Notebook with, oh my god. What's their names? Oh my god. I can't believe it. Because she's also in Mean Girls. I don't know how I'm forgetting her name. Rachel McAdams. Okay, Rachel McAdams. And the guy's name is... the guy's name. Let me go right now. I'm forgetting all the actors' name, but I always remember the actresses. I'm forgetting, like... Ryan Gosling. Okay, so Ryan Gosling, Rachel McAdams is this rich family, and then Ryan Gosling is not so wealthy, and then they fall in love, and the parents forbid it, of course, but they fall in love, and then they end up having a fight and they break up, and then the years follow. They bump into each other years later. She's engaged. He's in a good place. He built this house and stuff. It's really good. And then the subplot is them much older, and she has amnesia or Alzheimer's, as an old lady, and he's reading her the book of their romantic life and of their past. It's just so good. Okay. Now number 3 is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. So good. It's kind of like 10 Things I Hate About You. It's funny because it's like similar to 10 Things I Hate About You and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It's kind of similar to that, where there's a bet involved and people bet him to date Kate Hudson, and Kate Hudson is writing the story on How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, an article, and so she has to find a guy and try to torment him and so he can break up with her within 10 days. And so they're having these secret things going on that they're not telling each other, and it's just so funny. It's so funny. Okay, number 2 is my top 2 now. Okay, so number 2 is not a big popular one, but it kind of is. I love this movie. 27 Dresses with Caitlin Hegel and James Marsden. It's so good. Okay, so Katherine Hegel is secretly in love with her boss, but the boss falls in love with her sister, and so she's planning their wedding but really in love with him at the same time. And James Marsden comes along because he's writing an article. He writes articles about weddings, and so he writes an article about their upcoming wedding, and so they end up they bicker. Katherine Hegel and James Marsden, they bicker a lot, and they don't see eye to eye to a lot of things because she's planning the wedding, but he's writing the article, so he needs to talk to her about it. And she just wanted nothing to do with him. She's secretly in love with the boss. Okay, now number 1 is not a shocker. This one is probably the longest film I've ever watched in my life. It's over 3 hours long. I mean, and this movie still to this day, there's a few movies that still make me cry. I think The Notebook's one of them. And this is another one. Titanic. Still makes me cry to this day. It's with Kate something. I forgot what her name is. And then Leonardo DiCaprio. So good. It's about basically Titanic, but a romance within the Titanic, which is a true story because, about the Titanic, the ship sinks. So it's about the rich girl and then the poor guy falling in love, and everyone's forbidding it, but she doesn't really like the guy that the mother's setting her up with, and she ends up falling in love with Leonardo DiCaprio's character, and they just try to break them up. The mother and the fiance tries to break them up the whole film while the ship's sinking. So there's a lot going on. That's why it's a long movie. But it's so good, and it still makes me cry to this day. Like, it really, really does. Like, and then the sole survivor, which was the one who was Leonardo DiCaprio's love interest, she's like 90 something years old now, telling the story to these investigators that's investigating the Titanic and how it sank, and she's basically telling them her story and her time on the ship. So yeah, anyways, so that's that. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 8 favorite romance. What's your favorite romance films of all time? Let me know down below if any of these are on your list. Yeah, anyways, I have to go. I love you guys so much. Let me know if you like the matte lip. I love gloss, but I'm feeling the matte lip today. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like, I don't know. It's like a nice color on my lip. I love Celebrity Skin. But even with the gloss, like, I was going to put it on with Beaded Glass by Jeffree Star, but I like it. And the eyeshadow is Conspiracy by Jeffree Star and Shane, so yeah. That's my makeup look today. I might put the gloss on later, though. I might. I'm not sure. Okay, anyways, I love you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.